All right. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to um, Mario Kart Tour Clan War League. This time it's season 5. I'm here with Ginja,
Hello there.
and we're going to see a really exciting match between Elite Racers Hunter and Valhalla. This is Division 2. Both teams are pretty like old, and their players definitely know what they are doing. So we're going to see a really good match today.
Yeah, I'm looking forward definitely for a close match. Lots of action within this game. As I'm really interested to know who's actually going to win this match, though, because I think Valhalla is more of a newer team compared to Elite Racing Hunter. So I'm interested to see how they play in terms of their gameplay as a whole.
Yeah. Right now, I think Elite Racers had different like lineup changes over the time, but I believe this lineup that they are rolling today have a lot of screens. Maybe except for Sireric, who is the newer player in the roster. You have Luas, who has been in the team like forever. Then March and Marlina playing with the team by a long time. Sireric is the newest member. He came back to competitive scene not long ago. So he was playing back the days with Assassin drivers. And then in the Valhalla side, you can tell that Valhalla is a Latam team. Yet they're only with Dav and Montana, who are the newest members for the team. And even though it's it's a Latam team, they maybe because of having different countries in your team, maybe it could be a bit weird about communication, but synergy, it's all. They're a really strong team. They have proven to be, and let's see if they can win this time, because I believe Valhalla already lost one match against M3FR. I don't know about Elite Racers, but they have to work to win out today.
Yeah, I'm looking. My pick here is Valhalla because of the experience, though I think it could go either way here, to be honest.
Yeah, well, yeah, I'm excited to see also Sireric playing again. We're watching his point of view too, and because I haven't seen him playing like recently, but I believe he achieved platinum in launch, so he's back and strong. And then Danielito's side, he's really good with he has a really good lines overall, but he doesn't have much luck with item pulls, and yet he does good things with the items he have. So let's see how it goes.
Yeah, I'm just looking forward to having a nice clean match with lots of action here, due to the fact that this is the first week of CWL. Should be a lot of intense action coming out right from the get-go, and a lot of interesting moments as well. A lot of unfortunate moments, though, probably will happen here due to the fact that MKT is not really the most friendly game at times to players, because the fact items can screw people over more than MKD, I think, personally. So you have to keep that in mind while you're playing this game. But then again, it can create a lot of it can create a lot of intense action for players. Communication has to be on point, even more with this game, and because you got 2 laps only, so it's important for your communication to be on point as well with the game of Mario Kart Tour, even more than 8 Deluxe, I would say.
Yeah, because a minimal error in this game can cost you really hard. If you get hit, for example, we're definitely seeing a track here today that if you get hit one time, I believe your race is practically over unless you had a shock or something. But yeah, it's just communication. It has to be good. You have to know what's your mate doing in order to not screw it yourself or to screw a team. Yes. like play good, and then this match can go either way, as you said. Right now we're seeing Danielito, I think, yeah, with the Shock Glider, which is a interesting pick because I think last time they had a hardbagger, but I don't know with Hunter if they were going to hardbag or not.
Yeah, I'm just wondering what their strategy, both their team strategy is going into this first race. Who's gonna go for shock? Who's not? Who's yeah? Where are they? How are they gonna decide who's gonna go for shock or not? But we're starting off with Neo Bowser. I think the T version, which means trick, and should be a pretty, I would say, interesting race. But I think items are really important here, and they come into play a lot more than other tracks.
Yeah, I think Danielito was the only one with Shock Glider, but yeah, still we're waiting for someone game to charge. Oh, it has to be to fix his connection. Okay, I think it's starting, or no, maybe it's gonna DC everyone.
Yeah, that's unfortunate.
All right,
sometimes that can happen.
Yeah, so let's talk about while we're waiting. You see, Danielito started like was starting the race with an arrow in front of him. It is gameplay. Let's see it like that way. It's called like the button drift. Some tracks like you have here, same as Mario Kart 8. You have this smart steering thing, which is the classic. Like everyone by default plays with this smart steering thing. But then you have tracks like Neo Bowser City. If you play with smart steering, you have a lot of disadvantages. And then like there, you can change your game style to not smart steering. You can play with drift button. But some tracks have like different things that can help either style or another. I'd say Neo Bowser City is good for non-smart steering but manual. But I don't know how Danielito will play, and I don't know if they will play that race again, or it will switch to another one.
I feel that it probably will go back because of the cycle. I think it's every 12 minutes a cup changes and a new cup forms in its place for multiplayer online within the game system. So they may go back to Neo Bowser City, or they may go to an entirely different cup. You never really know until you get the timing cycle down. But in other news today, we had some Division 1 matches already being played today as STK, the team that SanchZ is on, actually beat Anani today by 22 points. Very good start for STK today. As they started off with a win, I would say, and that's good for them. Good for confidence going into the next week. We also had PNX Aurora going 1-1 this week, beating UNV, a Japanese team, and then losing, unfortunately, to Cyan Butterfly by only 10 points, but beating UNV by 2 points, which ended up being very close. And Cyan Butterfly also getting a win today versus Roop's RCP.
I'd say Cyan Butterfly is a bit underestimated because their roster maybe they don't have the best launch players like in the entire world, but they managed to get a win from the current Clan War League champion, which is Aurora, and then they won the match against RCP, who is the team that won Division 2 last time, and they are off to Division 1. They had two rough matches between Universe and Cyan, but yeah, it's not over. You can still come back. It's the first week, but right now we were again back with Neo versus CDT.
I did see a Funky Kong in there, which is very interesting to me because I don't normally see a Funky Kong in this type of competitive format.
Probably it's their red team bagger. It's Fab maybe. All right, we're now seeing Sireric in 6th place. He's going. Oh, he misses the item box, which is really, really bad. He's playing with the drift button, so maybe he doesn't have the advantage here.
Oh,
Currently,
I think blue team is like 146 at the moment.
yeah,
145 now, keeps changing.
they have to be careful. They're using a star very early to try to get positions because the guy in first is like really alone. The guy in second will start changing red soon. Sireric goes for the white path. It's not really bad, but I think in the T version it's faster to go the other way. He pulls a red in 5th place, but he backs it. I don't know why. It
I
could
don't
have
know
red
why
there.
he did that there. He could have thrown it forward and possibly hit the other guy
Yeah,
up there.
yeah. Maybe he wanted to shroom quick, so he hadn't chance to see it.
Ooh,
Oh, he got
unfortunate. Didn't
red.
use his heart in time, so possibly probably waiting for a shot, but couldn't get it out in time, which is so unfortunate. But
Yeah.
he'll probably get an item here, and he might be able to salvage something.
Oh, he got a star, but I don't think that's going to. If he gets 5th, that's going to be good. They get top 2. Yeah, he went to the right path and then he beat the guy in red. Top 2-5, maybe the bagger can still come back. Top 2-5 is a really, really, really good start. The guy who had the star in 3rd place did a good job by using the star and getting out to the top in time.
Yeah,
So the
that
guy,
was a
yeah,
definitely a good start from Elite Racers Hunter there for sure. Getting the top 2-5 to start off here, really good stuff coming out from them. And even if the bagger got 8th, it's not really the worst thing in the world due to the fact that you still got a good race out of your runners there.
Oh, I think Valhalla made some changes to their lineup. Yeah. So let me explain you real quick. There are some buggers in like playing now Division 2, Division 1 that they like to use like heavy characters like Funky Kong, Donkey Kong. This is because as you know, well, if you don't know, I'll tell you now. um, there in this game, every character runs exact same speed, but not every character has the same acceleration. Heavy characters tend to accelerate slower, so that's why small characters are the meta in this game. But when you're going to back for the shock, when you want to get last, no matter we're seeing a bot.
Unfortunately, yeah.
Yeah, when you're bagging hard and you want to get like low spots, don't drive faster. Some people tend to use heavy characters because they accelerate slower, and then for example, if you get hit with an item as a heavy character, you will get less time going to the top. You can get the box in 8 more easier. um, but yeah, this strategy is it has some ups and downs. When you're trying to come back with a heavy character it's a bit complicated too. Come back with a tiny character is even better. But as I said earlier, it's a new strategy. It has been tested. I have tested it. I personally like to use heavy characters to back, but yeah, you never know. So I believe last time we saw a general DC, and this time the blue team has DC'd once. So I believe they got one more uh, time they can DC again. And if they DC 2 times now, I think they have to run 3 before that race at least.
Yeah, which is unfortunate because both these teams, I think, are evenly matched. So if you just lose one player, it would make the whole match much worse for the team with 3. So it's unfortunate, but that is the rules that these teams must follow coming into this season of CWL.
Yeah, but it's interesting because I'm not exactly sure if the lack of one player. Well, I'm sure it will be really bad, like in high divisions of MK8. But if you lose a player here, you're literally 3v4 because the bot doesn't help at all. And the thing is with that is the bot is going to get like he's going to be behind. So maybe the bagger needs to run instead of back, and that leads the enemy team to even harder shock, or John just run and do a 3v4 and just get into get the lead earlier. But yeah, as we had a reopen, we're going once again to Neo Bowser CDT.
This is because the cup is not resetted yet, and we are going to be playing the same track again, which will probably create some more interesting moments here, as we saw from the first race.
All right, so I believe it's March 23 who's bagging for Year Hunter, and then Jagerfab with the Funky Kong. Sireric starting 2, there's a top 2. Luas is in first, so that's really good. Luas know how to run this track. He gets a mushroom in first, so that's epic.
Ooh,
Oh,
unfortunate trail though on Sireric getting sent back to 6th, which is definitely still doable on lap 1. He could definitely pull something like a star or something to catch up here.
yeah, but he has to do it quick because they're getting. Oh, that's not what you want in this track. This track has weird physics, though. But if you're not getting that turn really good, you're pretty much screwed. Right now, Sireric is a bit behind, and I think we lost the other prof who was Danielito. Maybe he had some problems, but we're not seeing Sireric right now. We see Guti getting hit. Yeah, that was Valhalla's change on the lineup. We now see 5-6 coming from Near Hunter. There's only one guy up. Oh, that red shield from
Wow,
Versus.
that's so unfortunate.
Yeah, I
Though
think they
ER
think
maintaining first here, as long as they maintain first, it won't be that big of a loss per se. So they definitely. But he
Lewis
loses
got hit,
first.
I think.
He loses first, which is not the best if you're Elite Racers Hunter. So though they do dodge the
Oh, that
shock,
shock. Wait,
and
I
they
can,
get a 2-3-4 out of it.
What 2-3-4? Yeah, I think it was an ER shock because I think Versus dodged it as well because he got third.
Yeah, that was definitely a solid shot coming in from ER, and definitely a much needed comeback raise after being like I think like 2-4-5 and then into 2-3-4. That's a good race for Elite Racers Hunter there. And the bagger getting 7th is huge there. So
Yeah, it's really good.
Yeah, that's going to be definitely a win for Elite Racers Hunter, unfortunately, because of the shock. So.
All right, so right now the difference is it's not that high. It's still doable, but now we're going into a different track finally, but not the best one, of course. We're now seeing Choco Island 2 reverse trick. This track is really tiny because like it's a Choco Island track. Yeah, this track is weird. Some teams opt to back here, and someone just run the 4 of them because this track has only 2. No wait, no. It has 3 item sets, but the races if you get hit one time, coming back it's hard because yeah, the race is so small.
Yeah, you got to keep that in mind. These races, especially on this track, as you said, will go by really quickly. So you have to make some strategies right away. You cannot mess up on this track. It's very important to. And I think you can't. I think everyone will probably run here. That's what I think. I think everyone will probably run here, try to salvage a spot, and see how they go from there.
Oh my god, are we seeing another DC? What's this?
Hopefully not. It'd be really unfortunate as we have if we get another DC here because
Nah, yeah, we got another DC. He hadn't joined the race by now. I think they ultimately DC again. So this is really unfortunate. It can happen, but it's not always what's happening. But yeah, I think we're not seeing this track. That's good because this track sucks. Period. But yeah, I think yeah, like no, I like. There's always people who likes different kind of tracks, but yeah. So they
he
DC.
resets his game. Yep, he resets its game. It's unfortunate. So that shows that this race probably won't count. So yeah, that's just unfortunate. It may be because of the distance thing. I think Valhalla is mostly from France, and elite racers are, I think, from Mexico, if I'm not mistaken. So distance is definitely a factor here, and it's just unfortunate what's going on. And hopefully we will get back to the action very, very soon because of the fact that definitely we want to see some matches here. We don't want to see just waiting on a select screen for all the players to hop back in. We want to see some intense action. So hopefully we will get back to that very soon. But in the meanwhile, um, maybe we can talk about some possible adjustments that need to be made. Even after race 2 coming in from Valhalla, what they need to do to catch up and get back the lead.
All right. So after these two races, what I have seen is I believe Luas from Hunter, who is always at the top. He started first and he got a shroom in first, which is really good. But after that, like they could only hit Luas like at the very end, and having him running, it's something that Valhalla needs to stop. Because Luas is a really good player. So if you get a chance, you get him a chance to escape, he will do it. Yeah. So I don't know. I'm not sure if Yair has gotten last place twice now. But if that's the case, like he got last place last time, which is really like what you expect because if you're using that heavy character, even March who had the shock and he had to hold the shock for a while, he managed to get 7. So I don't know, man. Maybe it depends on the tracks. Do you want to get heavy characters or not? Because like in NBC, you don't have much to come back even as a bagger. So yeah, let's see how what adjustments they have to do because I think they're losing by 10 points right now.
Yeah, but in other results of the
Oh,
day
we're getting
coming in
good.
from Division 2, Elite Racers Hong Kong beating Berserker Znaivo King by a large amount actually. I think it was by 74, which is a pretty massive win for
Yeah.
Elite Racers Hong Kong. Starting off with a 1-0 and Dynamite
Whoa.
Ruby also starting off with a win of 50, which is good for them as they definitely want to have a good performance after being in Division 1 last season and getting
Oh
moved
wait,
out.
Ginja. Wait. Oh, Sireric right now it's holding a shroom in first place, which is really good. He has to be careful with versus though because he can get a trail over him, unintentionally,
Yeah.
of course. If I was Sireric, I don't know if I should hold this room or just go because we see the baggers over there. He fails the Nisk. It's not good for him. See the top 2-4, but in this track you never know because of the ending shortcut. He uses the shroom now. He can get blood. It's not the case, maybe. He doesn't do. Oh, wait, he did. Oh, that's a top 3. Oh, that's a top 3.
Yeah, good. Wow. Elite Racers Hunter getting a top 3 there. That is pretty big. Third race there that we actually didn't even know that started until lap 2. So, yeah, really good race actually. Getting top 3, I think 7 coming in from
Yeah,
Elite Racers Hunter. Wow, what a race there.
that's a
Definitely
massive.
something that Valhalla, if you're Valhalla, you do not want to see, especially because of the 7th. So that is probably the best race you could possibly get with bagging there. So
Yeah, if you have a bagger, that's the best result you can get. So right now we've seen again a Choco Island, but this time is you can see on the top left it says RMX, which means this is a unique track from MK Tour. This is like a remix from the original Choco Island, and it's a bit different. It's a longer track, and it's much more enjoyable than the first one, for sure. So Valhalla needs to do some things right now because that race that we played, it was Kupa Trupa Beach. Even it's a hard bagger track. Like if you're in the back, you can get up easily. Sireric and Versus just run. Just they didn't care and they got the top 2. And then the last guy just shroom it in and stole that third place. So Sireric starts in second place. All his team start bottom swaps, which is okay. This track has a massive ending shortcut. He gets a shroom in first. If he can hold it into the shortcut, it could be really good.
Yeah, he could possibly break away here, and his teammates could also pull some shrooms in the bottom half of the spots. So it's important to first off take the shortcut coming up here, and second of all, try to maintain first because that's the big thing in this game. Just maintain first and try to get your other guys to catch up here. So,
Oh, he
ooh, a
gets
shot coming in from I
from
think
the
that was
funky gun. Yeah, it was a
from
red
yeah,
team
that was
shot.
Valhalla. That was a Valhalla shock. So Valhalla is now in top 2 and get
Oh, he
top
gets red.
3.
No.
Top 3 for Valhalla. Definitely a much needed race there
All
as
right. Yeah, yeah.
definitely
But
much needed, but it's not over yet as we see
yeah,
one of
the shot
them.
was very early.
Yeah, it was very early though. So I think they might
Oh, he didn't
maintain
got a
top 2,
shroom.
but yeah, that's unfortunate. But still,
Lewis
top
gets hit now.
2, I think top 2, 6, 7 is still
Yeah,
a really good
it's still
race.
yeah, it's still really good. They managed to dodge two of them. I think three, but the guy in third just got destroyed after it. So it was an early shock. It was good because they got top two. Um, and then maybe some of the ER guys were holding dodges, so they wanted to shock them quick.
Yeah, definitely. It was a very early shot, but they were. I'm surprised they did not maintain top 3. I thought they were actually because it had to take time to recover. So you got
Yeah,
to
they
keep
could
that in
have
mind.
maintained that top three, but I think the guy which was in third, he was the guy who read Sireric, and he ran out of protections by doing that, and then he got hit. It's
Yeah,
something you
which
have to really worry about your item usage. You have to be maybe more conservative in that scenario. I don't know. We saw Funky Kong starting in third place, which is not what you want as you're bagging. Yeah,
yeah,
so
definitely.
Blue Bagger is going to have a better time now if they are even. Um, all right, so the start of Sydney is really, really bad. Always someone gets spammed. And Siri
Yeah,
now
and
has no chances of coming back unless there's a shock, of course.
exactly because of this track basically having 0 shortcuts except for like I think the very end. Um, it's just not a good track. If you're behind, it's really hard to catch
Oh, the
back up.
bomb, the
So
bomb, the
you have
bomb,
to
the
keep.
bomb.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
that bomb
unfortunate.
was really, really bad. All right, so Valhalla top 2 right now. He gets hit by that. And Sireric right now looking really, really bad. Um, yeah, and Valhalla Baggers is also in last place. So it's not looking good for ER the first half. They have to break that top 2, which I don't know if really that's the right play by Sireric. I think you have to. Oh, that blue shield! What? Oh, so that blue shield got destroyed by Versus, I think. Sireric trying to come back. He gets he gets horrible items in fifth place.
Yeah, that's really unfortunate. He pulls I think double green shells, which is not something that's particularly good in a place like fifth, especially on this track. So it looks to me like Valhalla is gonna maintain top 2 here, with no shock coming into play. So yes, Valhalla does get top 2. We do
Oh,
see a
Blab
fifth
gets
as
the
well.
edge of Sireric the last moment, and he gets fifth place. Yeah, as we told you, one hit in this race, and your race is practically over. Sireric didn't had a chance to come back, and then he got hit by the bomb, which is unfortunate. Like those guys from Sydney, I don't know what they have. It's throwing bombs. All right, so Valhalla coming back, it's just really, really good for them. This race wins like by 7 points again, so yeah, Goody and Montana getting the run, and then Dav winning Sireric at the very last set.
Yeah,
All right,
it's getting
so
really close now, and well, we go to DK Summit. DK Summit, which is personally one of my favorite tracks in the game now because of the fact that it came back from Wii. So I really like that track in Wii. So I'm glad it's back here. And yeah, in this track, it's very much different because there's a glider section that you could get hit off from, especially while trailing. So you have to keep that in mind while entering the glider. Though on this track, I don't believe. Is there a glider on this track? Like this
Nah,
version.
the glider is only on the super cannon, and
Okay.
that's it. But yeah, the starting of the track is always a lot messy because everyone spams his items. And just let's see if Sireric survives his spam. I don't know. He's in fourth place.
Yeah,
Oh, he
he could
survived.
have. He did survive because he didn't want to throw it forward because it could he could hit his teammate. So he did a good
Oh,
thing
he got
by
a trap.
holding that green. Ooh, but gets
Oh, but
lag
he
trailed
used the shroom.
unfortunately.
Yeah, I don't know if that was the best play. Probably we wanted to hold that shroom. Oh, he gets a mega though. You can only have one mega at a time, unless there's a mega in the floor. Right now, maintaining top two, ER Hunter. Sireric with a very good pull in fourth place. This could be huge.
Yeah.
He
Also,
used
and
the shroom.
he's going to hold this mega. Oh, but gets hit out in the
No,
process.
yeah,
Unfortunately, might have to use this
again,
soon. Might have to chain.
yeah, again using
Possible.
his shroom while. Oh, he gets green again, bro. Montana getting this knife over there. You had to use the mega now.
Wow,
Oh, he
that
holds in
is
mega. That
possible. It's
might,
possible that um ER might have it, or
yeah,
I don't know
but
why he's holding that mega. Then I have no idea.
yeah, me neither. If he holds it now, all right, he
Now
using it.
now he'll chain. Now he'll chain just to catch up. But pulls a star in the process, which I personally don't think will be enough if you consider it. But you never know
Mm,
until the last corner. So
These pools though. Yeah,
yeah, good
Siri
pulls,
got
but
destroyed. Versus
yeah,
gets taken out. The top two disappears, of course, and it's
top
a top three for
three,
Valhalla.
top three from Valhalla, very huge and definitely gonna bring the war back within I would say a couple of points, maybe two or Valhalla might take the lead here with this. So yeah, very good race from Valhalla. Very much needed from them as well coming up. So definitely something you want to see. Definitely a
Yeah,
good race from Valhalla.
the race is now like it's even or a +2 for each one of the teams. But let me explain here right now. I don't know what happened exactly with the top two of ER Hunter. But what happened to Sireric was I think it was provoked by himself. Like in the first going into the second set, he used the shroom to get into top spots. But doing that, also if he didn't get hit, he will have gotten the box in first place, which is not the best. And then he uses the shroom in the half pipe section, which is not going to help much. And then he gets hit with no shroom to come back. So that I think that was a misplay.
Yeah, I think it definitely was a misplay. As we're going into Luigi's mansion, and this
The
track is
shroom.
very interesting because it's very. I think personally, it's very easy to catch up. Uh, actually, because of the fact that there's some shortcuts, and normally that's what people do, especially in this track. I've seen it. People catch up. Seen it. It's back from 7.
Oh, Funky Kong started in first place, so but
Yeah,
he's
which is
already in last.
unfortunate. Yeah, really, the pack is of course really close right now as we see, but
Oh yes.
pulling that
All right.
shroom is really helpful for Sireric because he can take that shortcut and get to the glider.
Oh,
But he decides not to
yes.
go for the glider and instead hold it, which is interesting as well.
Yeah.
Because
Oh, he had to use that shroom over there. You see that dying with a red. He is always going to spam it.
yeah, you have to be aware of your surroundings. Pulling a
Oh.
blue shell, not good since your teammate was in first, but decides not to even use it at that point because of the fact that he might
Yeah.
want to chain it, but then decides to use it. There he goes.
He was waiting for the guy in first to pass the item box, so he gets worse item. Oh, he pulls a mega again, bro. Sireric is getting really good pulls today. Hunter in top two.
Might
Sireric
decide
going
to
to
chain. He
change here.
does.
Yeah,
He'll be able
this
to
this
take
can
the
be really good.
glider shortcut, which is really good. Probably catch him up. Maybe him take. Oh,
He
top
has to
two
use.
right now for
Yeah.
ER.
All right.
Really,
He decided not to go to the item set, which is really clever play because he had a shroom to the ending shortcut. He all
he
right. He
does
didn't
make
mess
it,
up.
so they do get top
All right.
two, which is much needed because I think ER will take back the lead here and definitely much needed race after that top 3 race, I guess.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, as last time we talked about Sireric bad decision with the shrooms. Now we have to acknowledge that he had a heart, so he didn't need a box like in second place. So he decided not to go for the item box as he had a protection with the heart, and then he decides to shroom, which guaranteed either Hunter a top 2, which is a
yeah,
was
top
a
two
very good.
five seven coming in from Hunter. Definitely a solid race, and definitely will put him back in the lead after definitely more confidence booster, I would say, for elite racers. So yeah, I'm wondering what adjustments are going to be made, especially on this track, Koopa Beach. So
Sireric almost got in the coin glider. Sireric pulling a lot of mega mushrooms today. He of course has the mega glider, but he has gotten like I don't know 3 mega mushrooms in 2 races. That's pretty insane.
yeah, really good pulls coming in there, and definitely something that I don't see much out of players normally getting good luck in terms of megas. So definitely something I'm happy to see. So
Right, Funky Gun starting in last this time. It's really good for him. Sierra going to use mini turbo card, which is interesting decision. It's always like the best cards in the game, but there are some tracks like this one where you can get a lot of drafts, as you see in Sierra getting his second draft, and he pulls a heart in his second box. Really,
yeah,
really good.
that's a good pull.
If he can draft Montana here, right, he might do it. No, he got pushed. All right, so no red shield
Ooh,
on Montana. Oh
unfortunately
my
getting
god.
trailed there. Yeah, he probably could have used his heart
He could
to try to
avoid that
avoid
for
that.
sure.
So yeah,
Maybe you want
decides
to
not
change
to.
here. Yeah.
Yep, good chain coming in and pulling a red, unfortunately, which will probably keep his protection as is.
Oh, Montana gets hit out.
Montana
Let's
gets it
see
out top
what
3.
else for that horde. That oh they get I don't know what happened to the top. They got hit. I don't know by what.
Yeah,
Right,
which is
so
unfortunate.
Luas and Sir. Oh no, his
I
heart.
think his heart just ended as he
No, that
got
was really
redded.
really bad.
That was really unfortunate. And a shot
Oh, a
coming
shot
in.
coming
Wow.
from Valhalla. Oh, they're getting top 2.
Valhalla's top 2. They went from ER top 2 to Valhalla 3, 4, 5. So, yeah. Not
That's
a
a
good
big
ending
yikes.
for ER after a top 2. That will probably put Valhalla very close to being in the lead now. So,
Yeah,
yeah.
Jair stopped getting. I believe he got 2 shocks, which they used it. They can get a lot of shocks after the race ended, but Funky Kong getting 2 shocks and ER getting no shocks right now. That indicates that the bagger of the red team is having either more luck or he is bagging harder than the other one, which in both cases means victory for Valhalla. And right now they're even up. I
Yeah,
believe it's
dead even. Dead
yeah.
even here. So,
We're getting into
um,
the end, but yeah, if some team managed to get a breakdown like right now, it could be the best thing to happen because if you're getting a lot of losing races, coming back is not easy. And we're going now into Neo Bowser City, but reverse version, not the T version.
yeah, it plays basically the same as there's a lot of ways I would say to maintain front presence, but also catch up. I would say if you get a lucky build, but I don't think you'll see that here, honestly, because the pack will be pretty close.
Right now we see Sireric in the front. He's using the button, so um, he might lose against manual drift users, but as we see, he's maintaining first still, and it's a top 2.
Yeah,
Oh, he messed
really
up
good
time
start
there.
coming in. Yeah, that was a little bit of a mess up, but I don't think he lost much time there, to be honest. And
Oh, he
does pull a
pulls a
horn as
horn.
well, so that's good for the Blues show. And looking
Oh,
back,
gets the second place.
important Very important you look back and you saw that red.
Sireric could
Now
go
knows.
wide here and try to horn the guy in second, but I don't know.
I
All
think
right,
he
no,
might
they're
save
in
it
top
for a
two now.
blue shell? Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, just in case of a blue, I think he'll definitely save this, which is
All right.
probably the
I
good
think
play here.
versus is in second right now. Lewis has to catch up. He's in fifth. There comes the blooper, which is not going to do anything, but
Yep, it
dodges
won't
are not.
affect. Yeah, it won't affect. It will affect people with hearts, but it won't affect these two as they're gonna probably maintain top two here unless a shot comes into play. But doesn't seem
There's the
like
blue
it. Ooh,
shield.
gets the horn off though, which is important
Oh, is that
because
top
I
three? Is that a top three?
top three from elite racers possibly. I think it's a top
Yeah,
three.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
really solid race
Lewis
there.
was able to catch up. He was like fifth place. Really, really good. Shock comes now. Um, yeah, I want to point out something. It's elite racers right now, and in the World War, they are getting the most front presence of all teams. And Valhalla is catching up because their bagger is stronger. As I don't know if you guys saw it, but the Funky Kong started in first place this race, and after the second lap, the Funky Kong was really, really far behind. But they're not getting the shock, so Valhalla has to do something with the front presence because shock is not going to happen every time.
Yeah, you have to keep that in mind as we go into Mario Circuit 3, I think reverse. So this is definitely a catch-up track. You can start off yeah, I would say in like the bottom half of the spots and still be able to get a good race out of it, I would say, because a lot of shortcuts. A lot of shortcuts to keep it.
It's like playing Cheeseland on 8 clocks, of course.
So yeah, you definitely have to keep that in mind as you're starting off here. So it might be a good catch-up track for Valhalla, who desperately needs a good race here. I'd say.
Yeah. That ER Hunter got a pretty big race last time, so like I said, they have the breakaway now, so they have to maintain it, and Valhalla needs to revert that as soon as possible because they're running out of time.
For sure.
Sireric starting first, and he gets two protection. Bro, he getting two protections in the first box. This
Yeah,
dude's
that's
hacking items,
that's
bro.
really good. Yeah, that's a really good pull. Decides though to
All
throw
right.
one of them away because of the fact that they are top two at the moment. But I could see that easily changing with all of the chaos on this track.
Yeah, for sure. He's probably trying to chain for a horn again, but yeah, he has to be careful. The pack is really close behind him. They're not longer. They are top two, but they are really, really close. He's not getting the items they want right now. We see. I don't remember who was the uh, Mario. I don't remember, but he's all right. He's getting red shells. He gets the horn again. Oh, we see the baggers. You have to be careful
Yeah,
because one of the baggers can build up and screw the race over. But we use the stars coming up. Goody jumps into first. The horn hits Goody.
yeah,
That was
that
really
was
really
that
good.
was a big play. But as I said, it's easy to catch up as you see one of the Valhalla members going into second there. But definitely a good race though from elite racers who got a 1-3 out of that. So definitely, I think still a winning race for elite racers, but not by much. Not by much here. So
Yeah, it's really close.
yeah, definitely really close here as easily it could go easily can go back to Valhalla's favor if they just get a really solid race. But you always have to keep that in mind. You always have to maintain on your toes as we see elite racers getting a really good race out of that. So definitely want to keep that in mind.
All right, so this race is like I believe it's two races left. Valhalla is losing like by 12 points or something like that. They need it's not you don't have any more chances. They need a good race here. They need to break away in the top spots really early, or else it's over and Hunter is going to take the win right now.
Yeah, it's very important, especially on this track, Sydney Sprint. You don't want to start off bad because, as I said, you're going to have a bad race. So you always have to keep that in mind Though I think Valhalla
Oh.
had a good race here, actually. Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
top
yeah.
3 already.
Top three already. Sireric missing up the first. It's like a nest, but it's really hard to do, and it doesn't save a lot of time. So I wouldn't recommend going for it unless you have a shroom. Valhalla getting into the top spots really early. That green shell hit either both of them or just one, but oh, the bomb!
Wow. That's unfortunate.
The
Oh,
bomb
and
again!
another bomb. Another bomb.
All right, so
Two,
Sireric
three,
in fourth
four.
place. Yeah, that's not the best spot for Sireric right now. But he gets double protection. Of course, he gets double protection.
Yeah, that is that's a really good pull again from Sireric. And he
Still
just has to
maintaining the top.
maintain that first, I would say, to at least minimize the damage
Oh,
brought in.
oof. He managed to avoid
Barely.
the bananas, but
Barely.
that now it will start the Red Shell Festival. Let's see if they start chaining reds or they did not get lucky with the reds. We see only one red, and it's not going for him. This could be huge
Yeah.
for ER.
Yeah,
Oh, there's
he
a
might not
turret.
pull double detection here in this last set. Anything could really happen. They could easily break first if he doesn't pull it. He does
He
not pull
gets
double
one.
protection. He could get redded here, but
I
I
don't think it's the
think it's
case.
not
They're
enough.
getting it
It's not
first.
enough. 2-3,
Shot coming in.
2-3, 2-3, 6-7. That's not enough to
Oh,
salvage much. I think
yeah.
that
So
might be a winning race for ER by like one
yeah,
if they
yeah.
get seventh.
But the bagger is still fighting over there. All right, so let me explain you real quick. Siri got the two protections, which was really good. But the guy in second, I don't know what happened with the red shells. I don't know if they were lagged by their own teammate. But in a situation like that, you want to space a bit, just not to lag the reds of the second place, and not to get hit, of course, because Goody couldn't chain reds into Sireric, and when it did, he just spammed the reds, so Sherry got a protection at the last set. They misplayed that, and Valhalla right now needs an astronomical good
Yeah,
race to win.
yeah.
I believe
This
they
is the
need.
last race.
It's the last race.
Actually, so they need to definitely top 4. I think they have to go all run here. Honestly, top 4 to at least like salvage something. So
I
yeah,
think you can win with
definitely
a
needs
top
that.
3-5, but yeah, as this track is a hard bagger track, so I don't know if what ER Hunter has to do is maintain a guy in last place, because Valhalla cannot back hard here or else they're going to lose.
Yeah, definitely have to go all run here. I would say. If I were Valhalla, I would definitely go all run. So yeah, starting off,
You see, good
interestingly,
first place.
get single protection, which isn't really the worst thing, but as
Yeah,
long
it's
as
first
I
place.
would say they get at least one guy to maintain one of the top 4 spots, I think they'll still win it. So Sireric definitely needs to hold second, as the rest of the guys are all behind. Ooh, gets redded out,
Yeah,
unfortunately,
he,
but
he should have
does
changed
manage to
there.
pull a red, which is a pretty good pull.
Yeah,
So
but he has a heart in fourth place, so he's not going to do much. Yeah, so that was a right mistake over there, but we do see a New York Hunter member in second. If he can somehow maintain that. We see a lot of red shells.
what
I
a
think
pull! What
that's
a
a blue shell.
pull!
Yeah,
Wow.
Sireric pretty much has the race here. He has to
Yeah,
show me there. Yeah, of course. Yeah,
he's
he's
gonna
going
win this
first.
race. Yeah, he won this
Yeah.
race. Yep. What a
So that
pull!
means, yeah, bro, Sireric is hacking items today.
Wow, that is unbelievable. What a pull
You
coming
can
in.
actually do that. What Siri did, you can actually do it with just one set of triple mushrooms. But still, he got a really good pull. He ended up getting first place. His mates didn't do bad. It's actually a winning race for Hunter, and yeah, the war is over. Hunter wins this time. They won like by 20 points or something like that. I'm not entirely sure, but yeah, it was a really close war. Valhalla did make some mistakes. They need more front presence for the next matches. I believe Valhalla is now 0-2, so they have to figure out what to do for the next weeks.
Yeah, I would say that this again was a really interesting match, and that double triple shroom pull was really the thing that made ER maintain a good race, and something that I've personally never seen before. So definitely the luck was on Elite Racer's side here coming into the last race. So definitely was a very interesting war and very back and forth at times due to the fact that I think they were tied at one point, at least halfway on, and they just went back and forth until Elite Racers ended up taking it with a really solid last two races. So, definitely a really good war, and definitely something that I was really impressed with everyone that played, because of the fact that Division 2 is really good. They have really good players, and everyone played really well for the most part. So, good job on both teams, and yeah, I'm looking forward to next week. What happens next week? So, for sure.
Yeah, again, congrats to Elite Races Hunter. As my partner said, yeah, they had a bit. At least Sireric, he got really crazy items, but they got a lot of front presence at every time. Some races that they lost is because Jaeger got the shock, and then they were in the top, so they lost it. And yeah, so I don't know if Hunter won their first match, but they
unfortunately they did not. They Hunter now go to 1-1, and as you said, Valhalla will go to 2-2 here. So yeah, definitely a much needed win though for Elite Racers for sure.
Yeah. And yeah, so stay tuned for next week match. It was a pleasure to cast with you, Ginja, and I think we'll see you the next time.
And also, stay tuned later today for MKU Primetime. Make sure to come back to the Mario Kart Center stream and watch some 8 Deluxe action as well.
Yeah, the Clan War League started at the same as MKU, so we're getting a lot of matches on Sunday, so be sure to check them out.